Hey, what's good? What's good, y'all? Welcome to the new live stream we're doing today. We're going over Algorand and base mass adoption, real world assets, and on-chain finance explored. So, why are we doing this today? Let's break it down. We're going to talk about Algorand and base because I believe Algorand and base are the two top blockchains in the world right now for mass adoption. Algorand being the real world asset chain that is doing major moves. We're going to cover a lot of the things that's been happening lately. And then base, because base is leading the way with on chain finance. We're talking about banking the unbanked, the original crypto ethos of getting people onto the blockchain, providing the tools that they never had, right? And then Algorand is also real world asset doing similar things. So very powerful stuff we about to dive into today. Hey, Cloudy Vibes. What's good? What's good, Cloudy Vibes? Appreciate you for tapping in. So as y'all come into the show, I'm gonna play a minute of music for y'all to get you hyped. All the scenery, trees and greenery, cryptocurrency, stake my currency first to the research, deep dive feet first on the beat, berserk on the block we work. Grown man, big world, tiny man. Big bags, 100 grand rubber band. Life of blockchain never be the same. Verify the ownership, change the game. Transparency when I'm talking fame. Tokenizing our mind and our brain. When I step a pool, I get an LP. Impermanent loss won't affect me. Passive income, passive income, passive income. Gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple. We getting all this money to purchase rentals and get passive income. Neighborhood hero who started from zero, researching the crypto and teaching his people. Collecting some euro in Europe for crypto, spending that dinero on chain with Circo. On chain money market, on folks where I park it. USDC for profit, crypto still popping. Make a play on an option. I feel good when I profit. Speak the truth like a prophet. What's a goon to a goblin? In that booth and I'm rapping. Made a track and it's slapping. The beat banging, I'm gassing. We take a trip, now relaxing. Hawaiian Island, I feel exotic. My eyes dilated like a romantic. Money piling while I'm smiling. My wifey lady, she feel fantastic. All right. Welcome back. Got some music for your vibes. Make sure y'all check it all out. What's up, Cloudy Vibes? Sup, fam? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Man, Algo Dog, what's good? Happy that you are joining the stream. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and everything else to everybody else. Apex, what's good with the flex? Apex Flex, what's good, baby? What's good? So we diving in today, right? We diving in. Welcome to the Passive Income Network, and we about to dive in today. So let's start off with this first thing right here as we dive into Algorand and base, mass adoption, real world assets, and on-chain finance. So some of us have been feeling these vibes right here for a minute.
Minsan, di ko maiwasang isipin ka. Lalo na.
So a lot of us been feeling that, you know what I mean? And I thought that was kind of funny. And so we've been surviving, y'all. We have been surviving. We have been making our waves, but we still here. We are still here. Yeah, I found that on X too. I thought that was funny. But we need you back covering these ASAs. Oh, definitely. I'll do a whole ASA stream I'll do a whole ASA stream, like definitely. So we're gonna tap in with the ASA stream. I don't fade the ASAs. Talking about one of them today that's caught my attention, of course. But let's get down to it. So I want to start off with this one right here because I think when we're talking about real world assets, this is one of the original things that made Algorand really cool. Is that what's good, Raphael? What's good? Appreciate you tapping in. But one of the real things that's cool, we're gonna watch this clip from Mark on the trade show, Trade Talks with Jill.
Everything has to do with like carbon reductions, and so carbon credits, of course, is a very important component of that. Another one is like carbon insets, which is something that is very interesting. Like a lot of, in typical carbon offsets, right? A company will basically buy acres of lands to basically offset their carbon footprint, but at the end of the day, they're not really reducing their own carbon emissions. They're just offsetting them. And so there's this new tendency of like tokenizing carbon insets, which means that a company can invest in actually reducing the carbon footprint of their own supply chain. And so they can basically help fund, for instance, a shipper to switch to biofuels and help fund that transition so that the actual supply chain and the actual carbon footprint of the company and their supply chain actually goes down. And so these things also get tokenized on chain and then traded. And I think that's a very interesting evolution.
All right. So Mark is talking about supply chain. He's talking about reducing carbon footprints. That was something that's really cool that Algorand's been into for many years now. Remember a few years ago, they did the turn New York Times green and all of that. So Algorand is still on the mission. And I think it's great to see Mark out here in the real world, talking to businesses, talking on television, on high-end streaming platforms, letting them know that Algorand is in position. I think that's powerful. So that's one thing I wanted to bring up. Is shout out to Mark and then the Algorand Foundation team, because they are letting people know that Algorand is here. It's a real world asset provider. It has the technology and it has the efficiency, no downtime, and all of the good things that we like about Algorand, and it's happening. Anytime, bro. Appreciate you. Yes, definitely, definitely. What is the price prediction for Algo? Bear with me after we go through a few of these updates. The stream ain't gonna be too long, but it's gonna be strong. After we go through a few of these updates, I'll get you some price predictions. So I appreciate you, Raphael. Bear with me, bear with me. All right, so this next one up is very important again, that I really believe this should be looked at a lot more. And so we talking about it today. So all right, we're okay. It's a long post, but here we go. Let's talk about Web3. Shout out to France Algo. Here we go. HesabPay, 100% powered by Algorand, is today the #1 mobile app in Afghanistan with 42 million plus inhabitants for digital payments. We're talking about millions of users who use, make sure I'm out there, millions of users who use it in their everyday lives to make payments, purchases, bills, etc., or to access a wide range of financial services. It's the go-to app. To give a concrete example of its current adoption, today 30% of all electricity bills in Afghanistan are paid monthly via HesabPay on Algorand. Yes, 30% of an entire country's energy bills, all on Algo. In total, that's over $40 million in on-chain volume flowing through Algo, equivalent to nearly $500 million per year. And this is just the beginning. Using HesabPay is a massive game changer for millions of people, especially in countries like Afghanistan, where 90% of the population as of 2021 is unbanked. Yet most of them own a smartphone. The need for fast, cheap, secure, and transparent payments is real. Blockchain is a huge opportunity for them, giving them more autonomy and access to services they've always been excluded from due to being outside of traditional banking systems. It's worth noting that there's no friction for users, as the blockchain and its complexity are completely invisible. Everything is handled by HesabPay to make their user experience as smooth and simple as possible. One of the most incredible use cases for HesabPay is delivering humanitarian aid payments, an initiative supported by the UN. Thanks to HesabPay, anyone can easily open a digital account linked to their phone in just a few minutes. No need to visit a bank or deal with complicated processes, right? And as we go over here, 2025 will be huge, no doubt about it. Syria, Libya, Sudan, Yemen, Iraq, Somalia are likely the next countries where HesabPay will expand. And then here's the graphic. 30% of all electricity bills in Afghanistan are paid via HesabPay on Algorand, 40 million paying bills each month. That right there is one of the best examples you can get of real world assets, right? And so big shout out to HesabPay is showing you. So let me get this comment. This is let me first go down the list. Currently holding HBAR, Algo, and Lumia. I got to check out Lumia. I know the other two. Let's get it. We'll go some price predictions. Appreciate you. No worries. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Any Vera. Tell me more about Vera. Tell me more about Vera. And yes, HesabPay is huge. Been underperforming. Tell me more about Vera. So let's get to this question. How does that adoption translate to price action? I'm confused. You did not have to answer, Will. I'm thinking out loud. No, we're going to answer that because that's what we're here for today. So I broke down everything about HesabPay as a real world asset. And then, so how does it translate to price action? So this is why I love talking about this. So when we're looking at a blockchain that doesn't go down, that has a lot of wallet counts, that is steady climbing up market caps, and then that can give examples to other institutions, let's say the BlackRocks, let's say the Coinbase Ventures, let's say the, any other investment firms, right? You want to look for something where there's action and there's traction, revenue increasing on Algorand, right? So having a company like HesabPay to use it, it creates more transactions, which creates more revenue over time. And then it gives me an example. So if a government wanted to create a voting system, they wanted to build a high-end payment app or infrastructure, they need to know that this thing works, right? So the UN is aware. The UN is working with all these countries around the world. So when they want to go implement a service like this, they're going to go find an example. They're going to go to Algorand blockchain, right? And then how's that translate is investors like ourselves, we're seeing this and we're like, okay, this thing is spreading. You want to get in early. So investors then see this action happening in real time. Then they start to buy to take some ownership in the network, right? As that translates. And again, people are putting numbers out there as the blockchain get used more and more and more, like example with node incentives coming, that creates revenue, that creates profit for people. And then eventually by 2025, all of the algos will be in circulation. That creates a supply crunch. And then that also creates more buying pressure, right? So as the price rises, the fees gets higher. So if you've been running a node, you generate revenue. So again, if a BlackRock, which likes to own everything, if you go look up BlackRock, if they want to start to own everything, they have to then start to buy Algorand eventually. So they're going to buy all the top blockchains so they have ownership in all the assets. Go into a store and you're going to realize BlackRock owns most of all those things. Go to look at the stock market. BlackRock is involved with everything. So you want to get in on these type of blockchains that doing things like HesabPay. So that way, before the big dogs really take win, because remember, Wall Street is always late. We get in, and then Wall Street gets in. So that answers the question. I hopefully answered the question. And if you got a follow up, tap in. Algorand is in a great position. They are way ahead of the game. Exactly. Way ahead of the game. So let's check out this next one here. And this is to finish what we talked about here. Oh, most definitely D-Rents. Most definitely. Happy to answer that question. All right. Let's check out this one from BC Frugal, clip from Algorand's podcast.
The first project that I when I first started in April of 22, I think Nigel and I began talking maybe a week later. And then that's led to this, what I think is this kind of the shining star in our ecosystem. And that dignity, it's a really important word. So London School of Economics did a study on HesabPay and what happens when 2,500 women whom they followed have access to the HesabPay platform, and what do they do? And so what happens generally in places like Afghanistan and Syria and elsewhere, where institutions are distressed, infrastructure is distressed, is that multilateral agencies like the UN come in and they give out cash. And there are these cash events where people circle these big queues and they wait in line, they sleep for 20 minutes, like they're in line for 24 hours to 48 hours. And so what LSE found was that when women specifically receive that assistance on their phones, or in HesabPay's case, sometimes they get QR codes or cards they would present, a couple of things happen. One is that they spend more money on the needs of their family. So the children in those households were less hungry, that there was less violence, that there was less corruption. And so women could take that instead of taking bundles of cash, and who were then kind of policed by others on how they could spend it, or maybe that money was taken. They can do with it what they chose to do with it, which was generally go to merchants and buy food and clothing that benefited their household. So it is and I don't like to use the word transformational because it's just so overused. And I spent a lot of time listening to people talk about the transformational effects of technology, which a lot of it's just not true. But in this case, blockchain has the potential to transform how the most marginalized people on earth receive resources, benefits, cash, in order to kind of choose what they do with it to make their lives better. That, if we can do that, and I think we're leading the way on that, Algorand is leading the way.
All right, so that clip breaks down what else they're doing, right? So it is transformational. Women and children should come first, right? If you keep the women fed, who keeps the children fed, you have a growing, thriving population. The little boys, the little girls being fed by their mothers and their fathers, their families, we can all grow and be positive out here. That's what we need, is more positivity. So that's something I think is important. That's why we point it out. Providing the unbanked with access to get these funds, even if it's a humanitarian aid, they can then go spend with merchants. Those merchants can collect funds. The economy is still rolling. The fruit stands, the vegetable stands, the grain stands is still popping. They can still feed the communities. That's another piece that's there that's very positive, and it's a real world thing. And it does drive price for the investors. Yeah, I seen that. Like what they're doing. Yeah, definitely. This is one of the reasons why I got into crypto, is because of these type of things. Of course, I want to make a profit, but also I like to see positive stuff happening in the world. Keeps the community keeps the community updated. Facts. So we're gonna continue to move forward on this next one. And let's see, where is it at? So right here, now this is more like a price prediction type of thing. So again, Algosturm keeps going in. So here we go. He says, let's be clear, the current algo price action is a joke, whether considering it's fit for purpose, great tokenomics, its accessibility at all levels, or its growing number of real world use cases. Signals for a green algo in 2025. Here we go. So today, from a factual standpoint, there's absolutely no justification for Algorand to be behind many of the other alts in terms of market capitalization, except in terms of awareness, and huge efforts are being made to address that. In my opinion, when looking at the adoption of the market targeted by Algorand, even in the short term, anything below $1 is a complete steal. Just take the time, do your own research, and make your own opinion. Not financial advice. 2025 could be the here to change your life. So he puts this chart up, and it says Algorand with the current market cap of, let's start at the bottom. So you got, we can show it all. So you got the market cap of Shiba Inu is at 1.6x from here, which will make it $1.50 Algorand, which he says anything under $1 is undervalued. I hear that. 12x to reach Cardano's market cap, which is at 3.9. And then you got 33x to reach Solana. That's at $10, above $10. And then 148x to reach Ethereum. That's almost a $50. And remember, Ethereum is like 500 billion or something, 500 billion market cap. And then you got 685x to reach Bitcoin. That's crazy, right? That's a lot. I agree. That's a lot. So these are the levels that he's seeing. Like, so you got Shiba Inu, meme coin, Cardano, a great blockchain, Solana, a high volume blockchain, Ethereum, the #1 smart contract, and then you got Bitcoin, the biggest dog of them all. So I don't know about Bitcoin, but I think everything else is possible. Definitely if the whole crypto goes from 3.5 trillion to 12 trillion, and then eventually 50 trillion or something like that, yeah, let's get it. Let's remember Algo has only 10 billion coins in circulation. Facts. Great point. Supply crunch coming. Algorand has always been $1 in my world, even when we went under 10 cents. Man, real conviction. Strong person there, Cloudy Vibes. Very strong. We definitely appreciate that. So then this next one we got to play is about nodes, and this is what's coming.
Staking on Algorand is not going to be the same as staking on Ethereum. It's going to be, I think, the best form of staking that I've ever seen. And maybe the reason we were able to do this is because we came to this like this year. Like, we looked at all of the ways it could be done. We, of course, knew the architecture of Algorand because the team built it. And we thought, what is the best form of staking we could deliver, right? Just like, what is the best phone you could deliver? What's the best car you could deliver? And we really thought about it from a product point of view. And so, here's 5 things. 1, I mentioned earlier, super low hardware requirements, right? You can run this thing on a wristwatch, right? Like maybe an Apple Watch Pro, you can probably run this thing on. Number 2, you're going to get rewards in real time. So I mentioned the block times every 2 and a bit seconds, right? You're going to get those rewards paid every 2 and a bit seconds. So you don't have to wait a week. You don't have to wait an epoch. If you win a block, or if you have the winning proposal for a block, you will get paid within 2.5 seconds.
All right, that was a breakdown. Yeah, with John, he says iPhone watch, right? iPhone watch. That sounds crazy. I seen somebody running a node on like a Nintendo Switch or something like that. No, a Steam Deck. They was running a node on a Steam Deck. You can put your Steam Deck up. I don't know. That's crazy. So I'll probably run a node. I'm gonna have to consider it. But that's a breakdown from All in Crypto with John Woods on there, talking about the easy requirements, the difference between the epochs of like other blockchains, the ease of use, the accessibility. Running the node generates revenue, especially as Algorand rises in price, and 30,000 algos to get a incentivized node. And as he said, every 2.5 seconds, if you get that winning proposal, the funds will get straight to your wallet, and then eventually a fee sync will be taking care of those funds. What about iPhone? I mean, if an Apple Watch can do it, I imagine a certain level iPhone, a 16, a 15, 14 or something should be able to do it. But if I run a node, I'll probably use a laptop. That's probably what I would do. But I'm gonna wait it out and see how everybody else is doing, see how simple it is, and then I'll tap in with it. And then I want to give a shout out to ExaMarket. ExaMarket, which I am a big supporter of, just dropped the Exa token. And then you can still claim your tokens. You got till March 15th if you got any airdrop tokens. And then you also can buy and sell on trade NFTs on ExaMarket with the Exa token. So make sure y'all support the Algo fam over there. So 30K algo to run a node. No, you can run a node with a minimum as 1 algo, but it's 30K algo to be able to earn rewards for running your node. So if you propose a block and you have 30K algo on your node, you can then receive the reward for proposing that block. And they did the math at the last staking conference with John Woods. So the APY or APR should be around 7%. So you should be able to earn up to 7% APR per se from running that node. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. All right. And then let's go to this price chart real quick, and then I'll give my thoughts on price action and price percentage. So what we got right here is the Algorand price chart. We had a crazy run up from the election, as high as 435% in 27 days, with a closing price of roughly 50 cent, 344% up. And now we're sitting, since election, about up 200% in 48 days. Either way is solid. So right now, Algorand looks like it's building a new base around 30 cents. 35 cents, 30 to 35 cents. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So it's building a base right now. And the last base was built right under 44 cents. And then it went down some more with some selling pressure. So I could see Algorand building a new base around here where the spike was, in this range, just slightly around 30 cent. And I could see that happening for a little while till we get another massive run up. We hope it holds around 35 cents, but that wick did wick all the way down to 28 cents. So I would not be surprised, but I do know a lot of people are still buying. And then I got my RSI 14 set up. It looked like it wants to shoot back above 50. And if it shoots it back above 50, we get a lot of bullish action. So here's the range that I have is right here, around 29 cents all the way up to about 45 cents. So that way we can break out. But we have to be aware, we're seeing a cross right here. If this 10 crosses under, the 10 SMA crosses under the 21 SMA, we could see more downside. But again, I just pointed out that wick went down to about 28 cents. We can even move it. We can move our range down to here. So this wick all the way up to about roughly this wick. So I see a range of 28 cents to 44 cents. Once we break it back above 48 cents, definitely we can hit 50 cents. So probably, he said, Charles says probably a low of 38 cents to 50 cents. I got, yeah, that's pretty close to what I got. I got 30 cents, 28 to 30 cents, all the way up to 44 cents. So we pretty close on our prediction there. Fire, hold strong, y'all, hold strong. And then Charles says one of the only blockchains that is quantum resistance. Facts. Go watch one of my newest uploads. Why Algorand's being quantum resistant is important, or against Willow chip, something like that. My fault, but go watch this on my YouTube. So that's what I got there for Algorand's price action. Short to near term, 28 cents all the way up to about 44 cents. And once we break 44 cents, we back running, y'all. We back running. So ASA I do want to talk about is Monko. And I'm not pushing Monko, but I do think what they're doing is interesting. Trust me, I fade a lot of memes, but I do like what they're doing here. So I want to talk about it. They dropped a new website. They got the ticker, the numbers, the info, and then the stats right here, B, statistics. The branding is really good. I think they're doing a great job. Ticker is Monko. Market cap about 6.5 million. Today's change almost 27%. 2.5 thousand holders, 600,000 plus in total value locked. And then the volume today, So I think that's really interesting. And then you got the chart action right here. Buying volume 110,000 versus 99,000. So the buyers are up 10K, 118 buyers versus 71 sellers, 6.3 market cap, and then 480,000 liquidity. And this day chart is looking pretty strong. That's impressive. So that's what I got for the ASAs today. A quick in and out there. But listen, we are almost done with, we're done with the Algorand. And then now I want to dive into the second half of this stream. This one is about base. So we just covered Algorand's real world asset, and we gave a price prediction, a range, 28 to 44 cents. And then now we're going to talk about mass adoption on the terms of base for on-chain finance. If y'all got any questions about Algorand, please hit me right now before I switch over my mindset to base, my two favorite blockchains. IPT been doing me good. Hope they can hit 1 million. Yeah, I've been seeing that. Shout out to all of y'all who holding IPT. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm gonna do a full ASA stream then and investigate all the Algorand ASAs, what's making people hype. But if you got any more comments or questions about Algorand, please hit me. I'm about to transition to some base alpha, which y'all should definitely like this as well, because again, Algorand and base, I believe, are leading the way. You got a super decentralized chain in Algorand, and then you got a more centralized chain in base. So this is it. This is it. I know nothing about base, so I'm listening. Definitely. Fire, bro. Been following you since 2021. Appreciate you, Cloudy. Hey, listen, we just getting started. It takes 5-10 years to really get it going. And I'm about to enter year 4 coming up in February. So appreciate you, Cloudy. So let's get down and dirty with base right now. And I'm gonna dive in. So if you don't know what for base, the what you need most is a Coinbase wallet. And it's a very great wallet. You can hold your base assets, your Ethereum, your Bitcoin, your AVAX. You can hold anything that you want to hold up in there. And I think that's really important. So let's dive into the nitty and gritty. The first thing we're going to talk about will be Aerodrome platform. But real quick, I get a question. What do you think and saw about Marcus, the meme coin on Algorand? Well, what's good, Marcus? So for one, I like Gladiator, so I think that's where we got it from, Marcus Aurelius or something like that. It looks like Gladiator, Russell Crowe. The name, I like the name, but what I really need to do, honestly, is investigate Marcus more. But I like what y'all been doing so far from what I've seen. So when I do an ASA stream, I'm gonna cover Marcus. I'm gonna cover all the hot ASAs on there, and we're gonna really dive in. So Marcus, tag me in something so that way I can read up on y'all and learn a lot more. And we're going to dive in deep so I can get more educated before I hop in. Excuse me, y'all. My fault. I streamed so long, I forgot to switch my battery. So appreciate y'all. So Marcus, yeah, we're gonna get back to you. Next stream is gonna be about Algorand ASAs. So let's get down and dirty with base. So the first one we're gonna be talking about is Aerodrome. This is the main DeFi platform DEX of the base ecosystem, and is really killing it in terms of fees, volume, and just adoption in general. All right. So the thing that is crazy about Uniswap is that its relative market share dropping means nothing to its token holders as they capture none of the fees. On Aerodrome, the rising market share means everything as fees go to V-Aero voters. What happens if Aerodrome flips Uniswap? So what he's talking about here is that Aerodrome is one of the the top, like I said, top dexes in all of crypto. And the cool part about Aerodrome is that you can lock your arrow into the platform and you receive V arrows, like the liquid staking type version, right? But it's a NFT. So you lock your Aerodrome asset, they give you V arrow, then the V arrow allows you to vote. And once you vote, you receive the fees that the platform has been generating. So the team doesn't have any they don't collect revenue or none of that. They just had their arrows, they vote, and they get money via that way. So that drives all volume that's creating the fees right into the platform, and the arrow holders receive that. So it's called revenue sharing, y'all. Genius. So you got monthly trading volume for Aerodrome on base is 50% of Uniswap's Ethereum. Massive, right? So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to surpass Uniswap on mainnet. Monthly trading volume for Aerodrome, right? So yellow, here we go. Because remember, Aerodrome is new. You got, here's Aero or Uniswap in yellow, pink, excuse me, 30 billion, roughly 30 billion. Aero hits the scene. Then you got the run up in March. Aero or Uniswap passes 50 billion. And you see the small blue is Aerodrome. Then as markets start to go down a little bit, 45 billion, 40 billion, 30 billion. But here's the change. Enter Aerodrome for real, roughly 10 billion. It's about 8. Uniswap still up high. And then as we go up over time, we're now November. Aerodrome almost surpasses the October volume for Uniswap, almost 30 billion. So here we are. And that's what's really popping about that. It's going up, y'all. It's going up. So that's something y'all need to check out. And then let me show you the Aerodrome platform real quick here. So this is the Aerodrome, the central trading and liquidity for base. And I hope y'all really understand what I just broke down. They share their fees. So Aerodrome is the next generation automatic market maker designed to serve as Base's central liquidity hub, combining a powerful liquidity incentive engine, vote lock governance model, and friendly user experience. Aerodrome inherits the latest features from Velodrome V2. Aerodrome NFTs vote to distribute token emissions and receive incentives and fees generated by the protocol. So you got stable and volatile trading for low fees. 100% of protocol incentive and fees go to voters, what I was just breaking down. Liquid locked positions in the form of NFTs, permissionless pool, gouges, incentives, self-optimizing liquidity flywheel, anti-dilution for rebases. So designed to reward participants that enable the sustainable growth of the protocol. You got LPs, all of the, you see the full circle here. V Arrow get all of the bread. And then you see the statistics, 1.56 billion total value locked, 32 billion in monthly trading, 36 million in monthly fees, and 300,000 plus users. Fire. So what y'all got any questions about that? Please let me know as I get to some of these comments. Marcus says, what do you think about market? Oh, I already answered that. What project about real world assets do you think have big potential? It's Cloudy Vibes answer that. Algorand. Algo, the only real RWA you need. I agree. What up, Vibes? Yep. I think HBAR and Algo will skyrocket this bull run season. Facts. And HBAR too, I'm gonna have to start diving in. That's my third blockchain I think I'm really liking. What's up, Vibes? So again, if y'all got any questions about Aerodrome, what I just broke down, please let me know. Like I said, that thing is it. I definitely be using it. I feel like people don't even understand what's happening. So I'm trying to educate y'all about this right here. But before, let me pull up this next thing. I misplaced it, but I really need to show y'all this. Right here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let's see. So let me show you this. What up, Peter? Algo. Yep. I converted my ADA for Algo. Don't write that online because they're gonna be pissed. I converted my XRP for Algo. I still take flack for it, but I'm joking. But for real. Thanks for exposing me to Aerodrome. Aerodrome, I totally slept. I'm telling you, Aerodrome is it, and the token been going crazy. I think that Algo in the long run has more potential. Algorand has great potential. In terms of DEXs and DeFi, I don't know. Aerodrome is where it's at. Aerodrome is where it's at. I saw a project real world assets on base, RWAX. Can you check it out? Looks like a micro cap. Okay, I'm gonna add that to the list. Thank you for that, Marcus. I tried to steer clear of Coinbase, but this might be a movement. Please listen, D-Rents, please don't steer clear of Coinbase because for one, I told somebody in a comment about this. Let me pull up that comment because let me go to it. My guy was talking about this, but this is what I want to point out because somebody was trying to fade me. Well, he wasn't really fading, he was asking a question. That's my guy. Let me go to it real quick. So this is my thought on Coinbase. So I go between base and Algorand, the future of real world assets, and RWA's on-chain finance is the future. So I got the Avengers. That's them right here. Then my guy goes Algorand for sure. I thought base was pretty centralized, kind of defeats the purpose. And my answer is people who are deep in crypto like decentralization. We all agree on that. Others don't care much about it. They just want to use on-chain finance and have it be self-custodial. Base provides that. And its connection to a publicly traded US company gives it credibility and regulation. And he says, good points. Thanks, C. Will. So let me know what y'all think about that response because that's where it's at. You got to understand that everybody isn't so deep. They just want to have the tools. Because even in the like HesabPay example, they're not tripping about how DeFi and decentralized. They want to know if the thing works. And again, Base provides that. So let me hit you with this one that's on Aerodrome. This is very important. So here's a quote to follow up with Aerodrome. And I'm going to play y'all a video. Tokens should have real on-chain immutable utility. 100% of value should flow permissionlessly to participants. Contributors to these projects should be awarded through utility, not sales. And incentives should be aligned towards longevity, not exits. So let's watch this.
All right.
Watch
and
this,
next,
and then
I'm
we'll
excited
get,
to
and I'll get back to you
another base builder, Alex.
real quick. Comments, anything, please leave in the comments, and I'm gonna answer them right after this video.
Cutler, contributor at Aerodrome.
Hello, I am Alex, and I am a contributor at Aerodrome. Aerodrome is a decentralized exchange that serves as the central trading and liquidity hub on Base. By combining the best of Curve, Convex, and Uniswap into a single streamlined design, it helps protocols build deep liquidity on their tokens and provides traders low slippage swaps. It also serves as the primary onboarding engine of Base, having onboarded over 100 protocols to date. But enough about Aerodrome. Let's talk a little bit about DeFi. The digital era has been defined by one thing. If your institution, business, or product can be distilled into code, it will be. And that is because code wins. It is weightless. It demands less infrastructure, fewer people, and is globally accessible. And efficient systems win. But we made a mistake. Because we didn't build the ability to directly transact into the early web, centralized intermediaries, some old, some new, stepped in to capture all of the surplus value this weightless code created. And this is fundamentally why DeFi exists. It disintermediates the value of code. It distills things like a bank account that once required institutional levels of complexity into trustless code bases. And it does this without the need for or value extraction layer of intermediaries. while also delivering an experience that is better than what the biggest, most complex businesses and institutions, with all of their weight and scale, can provide. And in reducing institutional level scale to code, free of the value capture of intermediaries, it creates a surplus of value for the commons, for users, for participants, an open and fair economic system enforced by permissionless, immutable code. But I think we're making another mistake. We're building tokens to support these systems with no real enforceable on-chain utility. We're distributing these tokens via private sales and other permission mechanisms. And we're creating a new set of privileged intermediaries who are able to uniquely capture the value, not via participation, not as users, but by dumping the tokens that they got special access to. So show me the incentive and I'll show you the outcome. And the outcome we're creating as an industry too often are products optimized for exit events. And it does not need to be this way. Tokens should have real on-chain immutable utility. 100% of the value flow should flow permissionlessly to participants. Contributors to these projects should be rewarded through utility, not sales, and incentives should be aligned towards longevity and not exits.
And that right there, great breakdown by I think it's an Alexander of Aerodrome, contributor of Aerodrome. Fire. So let's get to these comments, but like real talk, let me just do a quick breakdown. What he's talking about is essentially, and Algorand people, y'all know about getting dumped on, right? We know about getting dumped on. So what he's talking about is not being dumped on. It's about the builders having a similar position, right? As having a similar position as the users. So that way you're not just like getting awarded like the Hawk Tua Girl coin, right? You're not just giving a whole bunch of people free tokens that are on the insiders. And then when the thing goes public, we all put our money in and then they dump until the price goes down. And so they basically sucked all our liquidity. Here he's talking about you build, we all get rewarded for using and building. And then as liquidity, trading, volume, everything happens, the fees goes to the people who are voting and contributing as voters. And that's genius. It's a different incentive. So let's talk about some of these comments y'all put out here. What we buying on Coinbase? Laugh aloud, I'm a user. Algorand, right? Aerodrome, Moonwell. I haven't checked out Base though. I'm telling you, watch my newest video about Moonwell. I got an interview with the Moonwell founder coming up, which I'm going to show y'all in a little while. But I'm telling you, like, big things are happening. Big things are happening on Base. I am strictly Algorand XRP, but now that you're putting on Aerodrome, I need to learn more about automatic makers. Please learn about it because this is something that even Algorand ain't doing. And this is why I talk about both of these blockchains, because I think they're both in position and they're doing what needs to be done for global adoption. I truly think Algo can easily hit $10. Let's pray for it. I think so too. Fire. Yep. My prediction for Algorand, 5 conservative, 12 parabolic. Let's get it, Marcus. Where is that clip? I need to see more to do my research. So let me see the clip. The clip is on Aerodrome's page. So look up Aerodrome. All right, Rents, look up Aerodrome, D-Rents. And then it will be August 8th. So just go to Aerodrome's main page. Yep, you got it. Excellent. August 8th, Aerodrome. All right, so let's move forward. Please, any more questions and stuff, please put them down. And then the next platform that I have to show y'all, this is a game changer. look at my latest video. I just went in on some of this. Is Moonwell, right? It's lending made simple. Put your digital assets to work, lend or borrow to handle whatever life throws your way. Pay it back on your own schedule with no monthly. So this platform, again, to people that know about like folks finance, this is the base version, but I think this one is really doing some stuff that ain't no other platforms doing, including folks finance. So this one right here is the main thing on base. And I want to show y'all something too. There's so much happening. We're gonna do a quick walkthrough that y'all can get a great understanding on what's happening next. So hold on one second let me break this down. So right here, this is base alpha for y'all. So we're gonna go into the app. So right here, you got the smart wallet. So you can use your phone to scan. It's a smart wallet. It locks into your iCloud or iChain keys. So that's for it to make it easy for users. Then number two, you got the Coinbase wallet, one of the best wallets I ever used. So you no longer have to use MetaMask. You got on the base wallet, you got Ethereum, you got Bitcoin, you got AVAX, you got Base, you got Solana, you got all them chains on there. You can use any of them. Just have gas fees. Also, the gas fees is paid by Ethereum on Base. So if you go to Coinbase, you send your ETH out, you get a list of chains you want to send it to, Arbitrum. You can send it to, all of those L2s. You just go select Base and you'll send it to your Base wallet. If you take USDC, you want to send it out, you can send it to Algorand, you can send it to AVAX, you can send it to Base. So that's how you do it there. And then you got trending markets. Let's go to the markets. So markets right here. So you can do USDC and earn 8.8% right now, which you would earn whale tokens. You could do Euro, earn 33% right now. And this is based on borrowing and demand supply, right? Ethereum earn 1.5%. And one of the best features here on partnership with Morpho is that they have vaults. I'm using a vault for my ETH right now. You deposit in a vault, you can earn 6.5%. USDC is earning 13%. Euro's earning 15%. Coinbase Bitcoin is earning 7%. Supply and demand. So this thing you can eat over here. You can eat really good, easy to use. And then if you stake, you earn 8.5% on your Moonwell token, which allows you also to vote. And then that's one of the best things. And before I show you more about voting, then you got right here, one of the biggest game changers is this right here. Let me play you this clip. Y'all. I'm really excited for this.
Egg, a quite astonishing commodity, the cause of your desire. Egg, which fills the inner void. Egg.
Eggs are pretty epic, but you know what's more epic? Paying for them with crypto. Borrow, earn, and now pay with Moonwell.
That's some alpha for you.
Egg. A quite astonishing commodity.
Why that's alpha is because Moonwell. So again, Moonwell has dropped a Visa card, right? And this Visa card is something that we've been dreaming of in crypto, right? Is it the truth? Have we? So listen, imagine this. You got your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, you've been running it up, but you don't want to sell. You don't want no taxable events. You take your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, you deposit it onto Moonwell, and then you borrow against it, get USDC. You take your USDC, and then you load your USDC on your card. And then you can go spend in the real world. Or another phase, you borrow it, load your USDC in one of those vaults here that I was just showing you, earning 15% of your money. You then take what you have earned, all your profits that you earn from borrow. So you're borrowing against it, earning 15, 20% in a vault. You take your profits out that vault, load those profits as USDC in your card, go buy your coffee, go to the movies, do whatever you want to do. The physical card is coming real soon. Right now, you can load it on your Apple Pay, your Google Pay, your Apple Watch, and then you can tap with your phone. It's a Visa card. So if you're in the United States, you can use it. If you're traveling overseas, you don't no longer have to do an exchange at the airport or something. You just use your digital Visa card or your physical when it comes, and then you just swipe with the Visa. That's where we at right now. And this is what we all wanted with crypto. This is the thesis that we all want. We want to be able to not use a centralized exchange where they're trying to tax you when taxes is coming up to 40%. Where if you borrow against it, so-called, we got to double check, but that's not a taxable event. Then you can spend your money easy. On-ramps are about to be over. Straight to the debit card. And as D. Rent said, fire, right? So that's the hype right there. Apple Pay, Google Pay. Enjoy effortless shopping with Apple Pay and Google Pay for a smooth checkout every time. And again, Algorand fam, I know the immersive card is coming. However, it's a MasterCard. And however, that immersive project, which I think is hype, is only probably going to be used in Australia and Europe right now. This Visa card can use in any country that accepts Visa, including the United States. And I think that's what's important why Coinbase is in the United States, because it can get down with regulations. It can go talk to Washington. It can go to Mar-a-Lago. Right? So make sure y'all check that out. Moonwell card, fire. And then let me show y'all something else. So remember when I was talking about voting, hold on real quick. Marcus says, brother, the name of the project is RWAX on base market cap of 4.7 millions. Check it out. Can be a great opportunity. Appreciate you, Marcus. We're going to check that out, Marcus. Noted. So right here, this is important. I dropped a video about this yesterday, so watch the full video. But this is why governance in Moonwell is dope. As a Moonwell governor, you can then vote on these type of proposals. So this is the Morpho Moonwell multi-chain expansion. So let's keep it quick. With advanced features like USDC Everywhere, which leverages Circle's cross-chain transfer protocol, vault depositors can on-ramp USDC from 6 Ethereum networks. One, that's huge. Then number two, in addition, Moonwell contributors at Cypher recently launched a Moonwell Visa card. I just showed you that supports borrow and load. You borrow against your asset and load your card, as well as auto load functionality that powered by Morpho vaults. Users can keep most of their funds in your USDC vault while automatically reloading the card if the balance falls below a defined user threshold. We will extend this feature to support vaults, USDT vaults in 2025. And here's some super alpha right here. They're basically talking about supporting World Chain and Kraken's Inc. and then also Uniswap dropping the chain. So they want to have a first mover advantage. And then something else that's coming is, let's go to it. Where is it at? I think I passed it, but let me show you this alpha again. I talked about this in my latest video I dropped yesterday on the YouTube channel right here. So coming in Q1 of 2025, free US bank accounts enabling ACH/wire deposits to be automatically converted into stable coins in the Morpho Vault. So what we're talking about here is, if you're international, you can get a US bank account. Your funds get wired to your bank account or deposited. That bank account automatically turns it into a stable coin, USDT, USDC, and then it puts it in a vault for you. So you're automatically earning on your paycheck. Then you set your threshold for your Visa card. If your Visa card want to be maxed at $200, $1,000, $500 for safety, the vault will send the money there. And every time your vault goes under that threshold, it will load you back up. Say less. Game changer. All right. So let's then hop over as final few things here that I want to show y'all about Base. On-chain finance, right? So you got Aerodrome. I'm on DeFi Llama. You got Aerodrome at 1.47 billion total value locked. Basis or Uniswap is still on Basis where I use it. 440 million total value locked. Aave V3, 300 million. Morpho, just talking about Morpho and their partnership with Moonwell, 300 million, and then Moonwell with 166 million, which is very interesting because Moonwell actually has, let's see where it's at right now, a total market size just slightly under 1 billion right now. So 600 million plus supplied with 285 million borrowed. So I think DeFi Llama got to upgrade their charts. But that's what's fire about that. And then again, finally, Morpho Blue. Here's the US universal usual boosted vault. And then again, you can earn up to 19%. And some of those fees will be Morpho fees. And this is the vaults that are on Moonwell. Right. These are the vaults that are on Moonwell. And I just showed you the vaults right here. I definitely use these vaults. So that's the base alpha for y'all, the base alpha, which is very impressive, y'all. Guys, just imagine if Kamala won the election, LOL, it would be a very sad crypto era for us all. Highly likely, highly likely. So Trump, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get this money. Any questions about Algorand, Base, or my strategies, price predictions, please let me know. We got a few minutes left in the stream. Then I got some things I need to do. Thank y'all for being with me for this past hour. Let me know. I'm going to play the music again for y'all while y'all think about any questions that you got for me. Let me know. All the scenery, trees and greenery, cryptocurrency, stake my currency first to the research, deep dive feet first on the beat, berserk on the block we work. Grown man, big world, tiny man. Big bags, 100 grand rubber band. Life of blockchain, never be the same. Verify the ownership, change the game. Transparency when I'm talking fame. Tokenizing our mind and our brain. When I step a pool. All the scenery, trees and greenery, cryptocurrency, stake my currency first to the research, deep dive feet first on the beat, berserk on the block we work. Grown man, big world, tiny man. Big bags, 100 grand rubber band. Life of blockchain, never be the same. Verify the ownership, change the game. Transparency when I'm talking fame. Tokenizing our mind and our brain. When I step a pool, I get an LP. Impermanent loss won't affect me. Passive income, passive income, passive income. Gold in my dental, thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals, told my girl it was simple. We getting all this money to purchase rentals and get passive income. A neighborhood hero who started from zero, researching the crypto and teaching his people. Collecting some euro in Europe for crypto, spending that dinero on chain with Circo. Make a play on an option. I feel good when I profit. Speak the truth like a prophet. What's a goon to a goblin? In that booth and I'm rapping. Made a track and it's slapping. The beat banging, I'm gassing. We take a trip, now relaxing. Hawaiian Island, I feel exotic. My eyes dilated like a romantic. Money piling while I'm smiling. My wifey lady, she feel fantastic. Yeah. So get that new music out, Level Up by C Will. Check it out. Damn crypto rapper in the house. Appreciate you, Raphael. Appreciate you. What's your price prediction for Tiny Man next year, buddy? Ooh, that's a lot of factors depending on Tiny Man. So my thoughts on that real quick, because like again, I'm gonna do an ASA stream. We about to go ham on that one. But Tiny Man is more like a governance rewards token right now. So we want to see those burns. We want to see token burns. We want to see a lot more utility and things happening, because right now it has a lot of sell pressure and there's a lot of tokens to still be on the scene. So as of now, not that high of a prediction, but I will say if Algorand can then 2-3x from here, I believe Tiny Man can do a 2x. So like I said, I'm gonna do a deeper prediction and dive on that, because I need to again investigate. I'm gonna get my ASA stream ready to go, and we're gonna be doing predictions. We're gonna be talking insights and everything there. And then again, I want to show y'all this. So I'm doing an interview with the founder of Moonwell, Luke Youngblood. Moonwell Onchain Finance, right? It will be live, streaming live, recorded video streaming live on Monday at 11 a.m. PST. So all the alpha is in there, all the breakdowns from the person who founded the platform, former Coinbase contributor. In fact, Luke is why we have staking on Coinbase for Algorand, for Cosmos, for a lot of other chains. He's the one that helped put that together. So y'all gonna really like this guy right here. Man, if Algo reaches $5 and HBAR $3, I would buy myself and my mama a house. Hey, get your money, baby. Get your money. Could that be a bag then? Now you got a nice bag then. Okay. Or I don't know where you live too, because I know the house is cheaper. I'm on the West Coast. House expensive out here. I'll go to $5. I buy me one house. Nah. But yeah. Shout out to you, Raphael. Shout out to you, and then let's get it. Because yeah, we it's expensive on the West, man. Especially, California, Oregon, Hawaii. I'm like, woo. Europe. Oh yeah. Get you 2 houses for sure. Yeah. Shout out to Europe. I love going out there. I want to go back. I probably move to Portugal. I'll go hit $5. I'll move to Portugal. I definitely dig Europe. I just need a sunny place. Oh, you live in Portugal? Okay, I'm going to Portugal. I want to go to Lisbon, really Porto. I want to go to Porto, and then live there. To be honest, yeah, you from Portugal? Perfect. I just knew it. That's a 5. I want to go to Portugal, and then be close to travel and stuff. I could only get an apartment here in NYC. Yeah, NYC. Yeah, also expensive. I'm in Portland, Oregon, and it's hella expensive. I'm in the most expensive populated city in the state. Porto, beautiful, man. You are more than welcome. Well, I'm about to call you when I pull up. So let's get Algo to hit $5, $10, and I will be with you in Porto, and maybe I will go buy me a house, a condo, apartment, or something in Porto, and hang out with the beautiful people of Portugal. Yes, definitely. Big on my list. I'm trying to go there. Let's get it. So if y'all got anything else for me, any love, comments, Algorand, base, I'm about to head out in about a minute or 2. But again, this has been a great, powerful stream. Algorand in base, mass adoption, real world assets, and on-chain finance explored. We dived into a lot of stuff today. We covered everything. Brother, you love CR7? You got to tell me more, Marcus. You got to tell me more. Marcus, I think you a European too, right? Let me know if you're a European. Portugal's supposed to be crypto friendly. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. And I do. I like it, because like, I feel like I can navigate over there real nice. Beautiful place. Lafla, I am from his town, Madeira. You from the same town Marcus from? What's going on there? CR7 or Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, big fan. I didn't see what you love. Yeah, big fan. Big fan. Oh, from Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. Big fan. Ronaldo, big fan. Yes, I love Ronaldo too. Most definitely. Yeah. So I'm trying to pull up to his hometown now. Go visit where he from. Thanks, C. Will. You giving me a lot of homework for Christmas. Hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, D Rinse. 2025 will be lit. It's gonna be a lot going on. A lot to eat from. Where you live now? I'm in Portland, Oregon, in the United States. And I travel to Hawaii also pretty often. And then California too. But I live in Portland. I visit Hawaii and I visit California pretty often. So I got some streams from out there. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Marcus, wow, I live in Seattle. I pull up to Seattle too. I'll be pulling up to Seattle. Oh, that's what's up. Okay, we neighbors. We're only a few hours away. Yeah, next time I pull up to Seattle, I'm gonna have to tag Marcus and see if we can link up or something. Because I rock with Seattle. I like Seattle. Yeah, that's funny. Marcus in Seattle. I thought you was in Europe. Okay. Yeah, big shout out to the Northwest, West Side. Definitely. Again, so make sure y'all share this video. Tag me on Twitter if you got any more questions. Hit me in the DM, Marcus. Just hit me in the DM. I'll make sure I'm following you. Let me double check. But hit me in the DM, Marcus. I'm out here. Be out in Portland. I definitely like it better in the summertime. I think Seattle and Portland is very beautiful in the summertime. Hey, Marcus, I got to make sure I'm following you. Hit me in the DM or write me on a post. Write me under a post so I can make sure I got you. I can't find you right now. I don't know your handle. You guys at Lucky USA will be the crypto hub. Man, the crypto hub, right? It looking like it's about to be Dubai, Hong Kong, and Riyadh right now until the United States get their stuff in order. It should be the crypto hub. Definitely should be. But we will see. Again, Marcus, just hit me on the comments, and then we can tap up in the DMs. But again, y'all, so I appreciate you for tapping in. Much love, peace, and blessings to the family, to the friends. Definitely, I appreciate y'all. Yes, Marcus, I was most definitely hit me. Take care. Thanks, bro. Take care. Much love. Peace to the fam. Peace to everybody. I wish all of our bags to grow massively in 2025. Until the next stream, y'all. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's. Peace. Passive income. Gold in my dental. Thank God for my mental. Investor fundamentals. Told my girl it was simple.